Ever felt like you had to choose between the cozy, warm embrace of fall decor and the clean, serene simplicity of your small Japandi apartment? You see those stunning, over-the-top autumn transformations online, but you instantly think, my tiny space could never handle that. The clutter, the overwhelm, the sense of your walls closing in on you, it feels impossible. But what if I told you there's a secret, a minimalist magic that can transform your tiny home into a breathtaking fall sanctuary? A way to capture that crisp autumn feeling without a single pumpkin spice latte candle or a pile of synthetic leaves in sight. You're about to discover simple, intentional decor ideas that will not only make your small apartment feel incredibly cozy and inviting, but will also make it feel bigger and more peaceful. Stick around because you'll want to see how these simple shifts can completely change your perception of fall living in a small space. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and tell me in the comments what your biggest struggle is with decorating for the seasons in a small apartment. I can't wait to hear from you. The secret to decorating a small apartment for fall isn't about adding more things, it's about shifting your mindset. Forget the traditional idea of decorating as a process of buying and displaying an abundance of seasonal items. In a small, minimalist space, every single object needs to serve a purpose, both functionally and aesthetically. Instead, think of this as an intentional curation process. You're not just adding decor, you're introducing textures, colors, and subtle elements that evoke the feeling of autumn without overwhelming your space. This approach honors the Japandi principles we love, a reverence for simplicity, a connection to nature, and the deliberate use of beautiful, high-quality items. It's about letting go of the pressure to keep up with trends and instead focusing on creating a truly harmonious and personal environment. When you have limited space, color becomes one of your most powerful tools. Instead of bringing in every shade of red, orange, and yellow, choose a refined, earthy color palette. Think warm neutrals like terracotta, burnt sienna, deep olive green, and muted ochre. These colors can be incorporated through small, intentional details, a new throw blanket, a set of hand-thrown ceramic mugs, or a single piece of art. This isn't about repainting your walls, it's about adding pops of rich, natural color that feel warm and grounded. These tones mimic the colors of the changing leaves and the setting sun, bringing the beauty of the outdoors inside without creating visual clutter. They're sophisticated, serene, and perfectly aligned with a Japandi aesthetic. If you want to make your small apartment feel instantly cozier for fall, focus on texture over everything else. This is where the magic happens. Think about swapping out your light summer linens for heavier, more tactile fabrics. Imagine a chunky knit blanket draped over your sofa, a soft wool rug under your feet, or a few linen cushions in those earthy tones we just talked about. The key here is not to add more things, but to swap out existing ones. These textiles don't take up any more space, but they completely change the sensory experience of your room. They invite you to touch, to curl up, and to feel truly at home. Bringing the outdoors in is a cornerstone of the Japandi style, and it's especially powerful for fall. You don't need a massive bouquet of flowers. Instead, find a single branch with beautiful dried leaves, a few preserved grasses in a simple ceramic vase, or even a small bowl of smooth stones you collected on a walk. These elements are inherently minimalist and bring an undeniable sense of calm and connection to nature. They are temporary, beautiful, and require very little space, making them perfect for a tiny apartment. This is about finding beauty in the imperfections and simplicity of the natural world, a core principle of both Japanese wabi-sabi and Scandinavian hygge. Lighting can completely alter the mood of a room, and for fall, you want to create a warm, inviting glow. Instead of relying on a single overhead light, which can feel harsh and cold, introduce multiple light sources at different levels. Think about a beautiful, low-slung table lamp with a soft, warm bulb, or a string of subtle, ambient lights tucked behind a shelf. The goal is to create pools of light that make the room feel more intimate and layered. This isn't just about functionality, it's about creating a feeling of coziness and a sense of sanctuary after a long day. In a small space, you can't clutter every surface with decor. Instead, practice artful styling. Choose one or two beautiful items to display on a shelf, a coffee table, or a windowsill. For fall, this could be a simple, hand-carved wooden bowl, a unique piece of pottery, or a single candle in a beautiful, minimalist holder. The key is to let these items have room to breathe. When you give each object its own space, it becomes a focal point and a piece of art in itself. This intentionality elevates your space, making it feel curated and thoughtful rather than sparse. Your bed is often the largest piece of furniture in a small apartment, so it deserves special attention. For fall, transform it into the ultimate cozy retreat. Swap out your lightweight quilt for a plush duvet, and layer it with a linen bedspread in a muted, earthy color. Add a couple of extra pillows with textured covers. The feeling of sinking into a warm, beautifully layered bed is one of the greatest pleasures of the season. This simple change doesn't add clutter, but it completely changes the look and feel of your bedroom, making it a true sanctuary. Candles are a fall staple, but you don't need a collection of 20. Instead, choose 1 or 2 high-quality candles with a subtle, natural fragrance like sandalwood, cedarwood, or a hint of spice. Look for candles in beautiful, minimalist vessels that can be reused once the wax is gone. The act of lighting a single candle can be a powerful ritual, signaling the end of the day and creating a moment of calm and peace. It's about the quality of the experience, not the quantity of the candles. A simple wooden or ceramic tray can be a game changer for a tiny apartment. It's a tool for organization, but it's also a powerful decor element. Use a tray on your coffee table or nightstand to corral a few fall-inspired items, a candle, a small vase with a single branch, and a book. This creates a curated vignette that feels intentional and tidy. It prevents small items from looking like clutter and instead turns them into a beautiful, organized display. It's a simple trick that instantly elevates your space. Smell is one of the most powerful senses for evoking memory and emotion. For fall, you don't need synthetic, overwhelming fragrances. Instead, think about subtle, natural scents. This could be a high-quality essential oil diffuser with a blend of cedarwood and orange, or even a pot of cinnamon stick simmering on the stove. These natural fragrances fill your home with a gentle, warm aroma that feels authentic and comforting, without being cloying. They contribute to the overall feeling of coziness and create a sensory experience that's truly minimalist. The Japandi philosophy is about finding beauty in the everyday. For fall, consider swapping out some of your functional items for ones that fit the season's aesthetic. Maybe it's a new set of stoneware mugs for your morning tea, or a beautiful linen dish towel in a deep, earthy color. These aren't new items that clutter your space, they are simply replacements that make your daily rituals feel more special and intentional. They seamlessly integrate fall into your life without adding any visual noise. Wood is a core element of Japandi style, and for fall, you can lean into warmer, darker tones. If you don't have large wooden furniture, you can still incorporate it through smaller pieces. Think about a beautiful wooden cutting board propped against a kitchen backsplash, or a simple wooden box for your remote controls. These small touches of warmth would add a natural, organic feel that is both comforting and timeless. They ground the space and bring a sense of history and craftsmanship. Sometimes, all you need is one perfect element. Instead of a large, complex floral arrangement, find a single, beautiful branch from a tree with leaves that are just starting to turn. Place it in a simple, elegant vase. This single element is a powerful statement. It's minimalist, it's connected to nature, and it brings a sculptural quality to your space. It draws the eye and celebrates the unique, fleeting beauty of the season. This is a perfect example of intentional, impactful decor. Even in a tiny apartment, you can create a dedicated, cozy corner. This doesn't require a lot of space. It could be a simple chair by a window, layered with a soft blanket and a cushion. Add a floor lamp with a warm bulb and a small side table for your tea and a book. This little nook becomes your personal sanctuary, a place to relax and enjoy the changing season. It's about creating moments of peace and comfort within your home, rather than just decorating the whole space. You don't need to completely overhaul your gallery wall for fall. Instead, consider swapping out just one piece of art for something with a more autumnal feel. This could be a simple landscape photograph with muted, foggy tones, or an abstract piece with a palette of terracotta and deep green. This subtle change can have a big impact, refreshing the look of your space without requiring a complete rehang. It's a small, intentional shift that brings a new mood to the room. In a small apartment, empty space is a luxury. For fall, embrace the concept of negative space. Instead of feeling the need to fill every corner, allow some areas to remain uncluttered. This gives your eye a place to rest and makes the decor you have chosen stand out even more. It's a key principle of minimalist and Japandi design that creates a sense of calm and spaciousness, which is especially important during a season when we tend to retreat indoors. Every item in a small apartment should ideally serve more than one purpose. For fall, this could mean a beautiful woven basket that holds your cozy blankets and pillows, but also acts as a stylish decor element. Or a sturdy wooden stool that can be a side table, a plant stand, or extra seating when needed. Look for pieces that are both beautiful and useful. This is the ultimate minimalist solution, ensuring your fall decor is intentional and not just taking up valuable space. The feeling of holding a warm mug on a crisp autumn day is an experience in itself. Elevate this simple ritual by using a beautiful, handmade ceramic mug. The weight and texture of the pottery add a sensory dimension to your daily tea or coffee. It's not about what's inside the mug, but the experience of holding it. This is a perfect example of how small, everyday items can bring immense joy and a sense of coziness to your home without needing to be decor. If you want to add a luxurious touch of warmth and texture, consider a small faux fur throw or pillow. The key is to choose a high-quality, subtle piece and use it sparingly. Drape it over the back of a chair or at the foot of your bed. The soft, plush texture adds a feeling of opulence and comfort without taking up a lot of visual space. It's an easy way to introduce a different kind of warmth and softness to your Japandi aesthetic. The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi teaches us to find beauty in imperfection and impermanence. For fall, this means embracing things that are not perfectly new or symmetrical. A hand-thrown vase with an uneven shape, a mug with a slightly chipped rim, or a single fallen leaf with unique markings. These items tell a story and remind us of the natural cycle of life. They bring a unique, soulful quality to your home that no store-bought decor can replicate. As we approach the end, take a moment to look at your horizontal surfaces, your countertops, your tabletops, your shelves. If they're cluttered, take a deep breath and start simplifying. Clear away anything that doesn't serve a purpose or bring you joy. This act of decluttering in itself is a powerful form of seasonal decorating. It creates a sense of calm and order, making your small apartment feel more spacious and peaceful, ready to embrace the quiet, inward-looking energy of the fall season. And there you have it, the secrets to making your tiny Japandi apartment feel incredibly cozy this fall, all without sacrificing your minimalist principles. Remember, the goal isn't to add more, but to curate with intention. By focusing on textures, a subtle color palette, natural elements, and intentional lighting, you can create a sanctuary that feels both warm and spacious. You've seen how simple shifts can make a huge impact, transforming your home into a place you'll never want to leave. I hope these ideas have inspired you to look at your small space with fresh eyes this season. If you found these tips helpful, please don't forget to subscribe for more Japandi home and harmony content, give this video a big thumbs up, and share your favorite fall decor idea in the comments below. Until next time, happy nesting, and enjoy the cozy season.